Welcome to Biafran News and welcome to the new and old subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Ada Biafra here. If you're just coming across my channel or you have been watching and going without subscribing, kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. So my people, I bring you another news coming from Chimamanda Adichie, and people are applauding her for what she said. People are, praising her for what she said. Of course, the truth remains that we are Biafrans and not Nigerians. We're forced to be in Nigeria. Nobody is a Nigerian. We're Biafrans, we know who we are. It's just some Ifule fools that don't want to acknowledge who they are, or some Ifule fools, betrayers, saboteurs, denying who they are. We are Biafrans. And Chimamanda said it. She's a Biafran and she is still a Biafran, even up to date. So here is what she said. We're going to, before we continue the analysis. I was Igbo before the white man came and created Nigeria. Chimamanda Adichie, she said, I'm a Nigerian because a white man created Nigeria and gave me that identity. I am black because the white man constructed black to be as different as possible from his white. But I was Igbo before the white man came, and she's still an Igbo woman. There is nothing anybody can do about it. We are Biafrans, and there is nothing the enemies can do about it. That is why we want to exit that contraction. Nobody deserves to be a Nigerian. Nobody deserves to be in a country where the government will protect terrorists killing the people. Nobody wants to be in a country where the government prefers pleasing the terrorists than the masses that will be asking for electricity, a good road, good hospital, good schools. Instead of them to use the money to develop the country, they prefer giving it to terrorists. Boko Haram, Fulani headsmen. We don't want to be in such country. We are Biafrans, and there is nothing they can do about it. Like Chimamanda said, I was Igbo before the white man came. I'm a Nigerian because a white man created Nigeria and gave me that identity. And that identity is what we are trying to give them back. We no longer want it. We were forced to accept it. And for more than 50 years, we have endured, hoping and waiting to see if still nothing has changed, even up till date. We are being humiliated, we are being killed for no reason, and nobody is saying anything. We ask for freedom, not because we hate anybody, it's to preserve our lives. Let everybody go their separate ways. Let us be who we are. We can't continue living with a fake identity. We can't continue answering a name of a country that doesn't exist. That does not supposed to be in existence in the first place. We have tried. Some people are asking Chimamanda where she is and who gave her fame and all of that. So because of that, she should not acknowledge who she is. Some are applauding. I'm happy that a lot of people, those applauding her is much more massive than those asking her some gullible questions. We are Biafrans. We know who we are. Nobody's supposed to be. We are not Nigerians, and nobody's supposed to be a Nigerian because Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is not a place where humans are supposed to live in. And the whole world knows that. It's just that the corruption that has eaten into them will not allow them see and do the right thing. Nigeria has expired a long time ago. And the people in it were forced to be in it. Especially we Biafrans. We were Biafrans before Britain came. Out of greediness, they forced everybody into one contraption and handed it over to those that don't know what go is, talk more of come. They do things the way they want to do it. They don't know what live, let's live is. We know who we are. And we know what live, let's live is. But those in Nigeria, or those who were forced to be in Nigeria, we don't know what live, let's live is. They believe that they are born to rule and oppress everybody around them or anybody around them. They will tell you that they own this place, they own that place. Why? They don't own any single thing in that particular place. They want to take everything by force. They will invade your land, occupy your forest, your farmlands without your permission. And if you raise alarm, they will slaughter you, butcher you in your own farmland, and nobody will say anything. The government will protect them. The flavors we have in our own land will not take any action. They will support the invaders, the oppressors, and the killers, and the terrorists that invaded their land, slaughtering their people. The reason we want to exit that contraption. We no longer want to be in a country where we'll be killed for no reason. Who wants to be in a country where you will be scared to go out, not knowing if you will come back? We are Biafrans and we know who we are. Britain is aware that their contraption has expired long time ago, but their greediness and what they are benefiting will not allow them to divide that contraption. But whether they like it or not, we are going back to who we are. We are Biafrans, and Biafra we will get. No matter how hard they try to suppress it, no matter how hard they try to stop Biafra, Elohim will complete his project, which is Biafra. Britain is doing everything within their power to continue keeping Nigeria one, knowing fully well that Nigeria is not working. It's just for their own benefit. Nobody's supposed to be in that country called Nigeria. It's a zoo. Because the government value only the animals and the terrorists. Who in his or her right senses want to be in such country? Not we Biafrans, not anybody, not any right-thinking human being. We were Biafrans before Britain came and they created that contraption and forced everybody in it. And if you raise alarm or you raise your voice and say, I want to exit this place is not favoring me, this place is killing my destiny or it's killing my loved ones, they will come after you. You become a target. Who in his or right senses will want to be in a country where you'll be forced to remain in a particular place you don't want to be in? Being in Nigeria now is by force. Being a Nigerian is by force. I'm telling you the honest truth. Not that you will go for their passport and they'll give you the passport. They will want to extort you both home and abroad. Not that you will go for anything that has to do with Nigeria as a citizen or as a Nigerian. You get it easily. They would rather give it easily to outsiders than giving it to you that calls yourself a Nigerian. I'm telling you the honest truth. Things I have seen with my own eyes. You go to Nigerian embassy, before they give you passport, they will select those they will first give passport. If it's foreigners, they will be turning you. Go today, come tomorrow, come next tomorrow. It's not even that like the passport is useful. It's the same passport that once you bring it out, you become a number one suspect. There are few, extorting people with it. To do Nigerian passport is like looking for the most beautiful country in the world's visa. They humiliate their citizens both home and abroad. They prefer pleasing foreigners than their own citizens. The government of Nigeria that Britain forced we Biafrans to be in prefer pleasing foreigners than their own citizens. And the real Nigerians helping these invaders that call themselves Fulanese, they don't want to look around and see what is happening and see that this is oppression. These people are humiliating the real indigents. And why is it going on? The humiliation, the intimidation, the unprovoked killings going on is the reason everybody wants to go their separate ways. Biafrans were on their own before they forced us to be in Nigeria. And since then, we have been enduring for things to change. We are being killed, we are being humiliated, we are being denied everything. We kept on enduring. And now we said we can no longer endure again. We prefer going to who we were before the white man came. It becomes a problem. No matter what they do, they cannot force us to deny who we are, reject who we are, and forget who we are. We can't. That is why we are telling the whole world we are Biafrans, and we want to continue being Biafrans. We can no longer continue pretending to be Nigerians when we are not. If you talk about Biafra, you become a target. If you talk about Biafra, they will come and kidnap you. They will come and adopt you. They will kill you. There is nothing they will not do to you. Being a Nigerian now is by force. If you're a Nigerian, you are being forced to be a Nigerian. Nobody is a Nigerian. We Biafrans, we were Biafrans before the creation of that Nigeria. Those of them, they were before, we are proudly Nigerians. We are proudly Nigerians. Oh, Nigeria is our country. Oh, Nigeria is the only country we have. Oh, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that. Now their eyes are clearing. It's now clearing, it's now playing, like DVD to them. Nobody is a Nigeria. Nigeria is not a place to be proud of. It's not a country to be proud of. It's not a country to be proud of. You will see some of these celebrities in Nigeria. Oh, I'm a proudly Nigerian. They will be show you a passport that you went to, bring it out. They will start looking at you like a criminal, or you start, suspecting you. Is that the country you're proud of? No, we Biafrans are not proud of a country that the government prefer protecting terrorists and their killers than the masses or the citizens. They can't do anything for the citizens. The money they're supposed to provide for the citizens, they're giving it to herdsmen and Boko Haram. You will hear them saying they gave Boko Haram billions of naira, Fulani herdsmen, 100 millions or billions of naira. Repentant Boko Haram, they're being paid 150,000 naira every month. A graduate are receiving lesser. If you see graduates receiving less than 50,000 naira, if it's not much, just know they have connection. They have corrupt uncles or relations in politics. Just know that. But other Nigerians that have no connections, that have nobody to give them connection or get them a better job, they are receiving lesser of what the government of Nigeria is giving repentant Boko Harams that have slaughtered and killed thousands of Nigerians. That is for you to know how bad Nigeria is and why we Biafrans want to, is it that contraption? We're Biafrans and we want to continue being that Biafra. As we are, or we were before now. Before we were forced to be in such a country, in such darkness and the backwardness. You see graduates roaming around you looking for jobs. The government cannot provide jobs or this thing for the citizens, but they have money to be paying repentant Boko Harams 150,000 naira every month. And you call that a country? Well, Chimamanda Adichie, it's good to know that you still know who you are. And it's really good seeing you speak about who you were and how you were forced to be a Nigerian you are today. And it's very clear you no longer want to continue being that Nigerian. You say it, I no longer want to be in a country I was forced to be in. I was a Biafran before the white man came, created Nigeria and forced us to be in Nigeria. Like you said, you're a Nigerian because a white man created that country and gave you that identity. It's time for you to deny and reject that identity and reclaim who you are. You are a Biafran, and you will always be a Biafran. Likewise, all of us that believe that we are Biafrans knows that we are Biafrans and not Nigerians. Not the gullible ones, not the saboteurs, betrayers, betraying their own freedom. Not those sabotaging their own freedom and the effort to freedom from this particular bondage, because many of them think that Nigeria is their bus stop. Many of them are even helping the oppressors sabotage our movement, our freedom movement. They thought they are doing us. They are doing themselves. They know, but they prefer what they are benefiting, the peanut the oppressors are giving them, but they will regret their actions in no time. Like the stooges we have in Biafra and that call themselves governors. Some of them will say, my state is not part of Biafra. Oh, my state is not a Biafra. Oh, my state can never be Biafra. You will see them fooling themselves, and the oppressors, the Fulanis, will be laughing at them. Look at them. They don't even know who they are. Have you seen Fulanis deny who they are? They are terrorists, killers, invaders. They are not denying it. They are protecting their people. They don't betray their people. But these are fools that more than 5 million of their people have been killed to continue keeping that contraption. When if you see them dragging power with 2 hands, with all their body, you think that they sacrificed or something very, treasurable to them to continue keeping that country. When people's life were snatched to continue keeping that contraption on, but they prefer being in power as long as they are still in that country without minding how many millions of their people that country has claimed their lives. They are rebelling. So Chimamanda, thank you. But this is not the end. You keep saying what you're saying and tell the whole world that what we want is Biafra. We no longer want to be in a particular country that after election, everybody, the masses will choose who they want to rule them, and the Fulanis will turn it upside down. They are rebelling. That is your Nigeria for you. The one Nigeria. Some of them are even crying after the election, and they're still crying up to date. Thank you all. See you at that Biafra here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. Thank you.